the ability to use what's called the instructor console within CloudShare, which I'm going to show you here in just a minute, that allows the person, and I'm going to try and get out of the sun, that allows the person to who is instructing, or even assistant who's helping them, be able to see what those individual people are doing in those environments that they're set up in. And you can go into those environments and you can walk them through something on their machine without being right there. So when it comes to virtual sessions we do, that's incredible. When it's in person, it's just as useful, really, because you can see what everybody's doing at the same time, and you're not having to run around the room. I know that's one of the things that, as I mentioned, we do keep the numbers low. And part of that is because occasionally, yes, you will have to go help somebody out directly. I mean, it happens. That's why it's interactive, right? And that's why they're there. But the ability to see what everybody's doing and being able to take a quick glance and see if somebody's stuck. Because not everybody is going to be sitting in a class of their peers as an adult and say, hey, I'm having problems. I don't know what I'm doing. It's not working. People may not do that, but you could see it. And you can walk over to them and say, hey, let's make this work for you. Different things like that. So all of those things coming together really, really pushed it over the edge for CloudShare to be used. And as I mentioned, we do find it just as useful when we do our virtual sessions with hands-on activities as when we do our in-person sessions with those activities too. It works for both. What I can tell you is that in using CloudShare as part of these workshops, and really, I'm also going to kind of move away from the workshop for just a minute in terms of using CloudShare. We do virtual training as well. And we have found that being able to use CloudShare has enabled us to have similar situations, obviously not in person, but virtually in classes. So people can do the same things. They have a sandbox they can go into. They can do the exercises that we have and do all those things virtually, which is really, really, I would say, a big deal, to be honest. It's not something that's common because, again, you have a situation where now it's one person at one time in terms of the session, right? It's one session going on, but you're going to have typically more people involved as participants. Not 20, not 25. You might have 40 or more, all going in and working in the software and doing activities. The activities could be provided in a uniform environment, meaning everybody in that session had the same data, had the same environment, had the same security access into their software, had the same ability to do things. And that could be in some cases, and in a lot of cases it is, we hear it from them while we're in there, is that because we can open up that access to areas of the software that they may not in their own company have access to. We can open it up to show them areas of their software and have them work in it that they may have never worked in, not because they don't have access, but nobody uses it. Because we all know there's a lot of features and functions in most every piece of software you ever use that you don't ever touch, for good or bad, right? You kind of get used to what you do, and you do,